a real popular cake back from the 70s. Early, late 60s, early 70s, that your mama always made. And so this is, if you're looking for that recipe and you haven't had it in a long time, this is it. This is the one. Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks. I'm about to start a strawberry cake. I have my oven preheated. This is one of my favorites. This is that old-fashioned strawberry cake that a lot of you are going to remember from about the 70s, I guess. I'm going to start out with a white cake mix. First, I like to put in my liquid ingredients. We're going to start out with a half a cup of water, 3/4 cups of oil, and I love these new measuring cups. It's so nice to be able to see what's in the cup without having to get down at eye level or pick it up. Okay, 3/4 cups of oil, 4 eggs, 1 white cake mix, 1 box, 3-ounce box of strawberry gelatin, we're going to start mixing it up while those strawberries are getting soft. But it should be, I will add a little bit to it and we'll have about a stick of butter. Okay? So now we're going to use strawberries and the powdered sugar. That's all you need. Simple. This is going to make a mess. That one move out. That's it. Alright, it's going to take 3½ cups. I'm going to go ahead and grab my strawberries to start with. Now, I've had several people make this cake and they're like, oh, my icing was so runny. See, when you add those strawberries, it really does make it thinner. So just watch it, And if you can't get all of your strawberries in, do what I said and get you a strainer. Strain some of the juice off the strawberries to add the rest of them. Alright, that's 2 cups of powdered sugar. We still have 1.5 to go. And so, I mean, my icing's really not that runny. So, guess it's just according. When you make your strawberries, don't put any water in them. Just sugar is all. Now that icing is thin. I'm gonna put the rest of these. I'll just run through a strainer so y'all can see an example of what I'm talking about. I think I got my littlest one broke the other day. And then if you get to this point in your icing and you still have some left and you don't want it to get too thin, just do it this way. Just smash them. Mush them, mash them, smash them, however you say it. Get the liquid out of them as much as you can, and then add them add the rest of them in. is so good. Cake is ready. Our icing's ready. And I'm really not going to, you know, like chop the strawberry and stand it up with its leaf on it and all that. I'm just going to put some strawberries on top. Be done with it. This is a real popular cake back from the 70's. Early, you know, late 60s, early 70s that your mama always made. And so this is, if you're looking for that recipe and you haven't had it in a long time, this is it. This is the one. At least everybody's getting fresh strawberries, right? Now, I'm going to slice them thin, just like I would for a strawberry shortcake. But then after they're zapped in the microwave for a minute with a little sugar in them, then I'll kind of smash them up. And we can throw them in this cake mix. And we're going to throw a few in the icing as well. You're going to use about a half a cup of these in your cake. And then you're going to use about a half a cup of this in your icing as well. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to turn it off. So we're going to put about a half a cup of sugar on these. I'm going to stick them in the microwave and we're going to zap them. We'll start mixing up the cake. Okay? That's all you got to do is that right there. See how juicy these get when you put that sugar in them? And then after they cool off, it's so nice and cool outside that I will probably, after we add part of this to our cake mix, I'll probably put it in a pie dish and let it cool outside. I'll put these out on the porch and let these get cool for our icing, and we'll make our icing in a second.